Good morning from the Sunshine State. Here in Florida, we're having temperatures that are gonna go down to like 30s tomorrow. And I'm pretty excited, but at the same time, I have the struggle that every parent has, trying to put on the jacket on our children. So in that frustrating moment, what do? I do want to be like, stop it, just put on your jacket, because I said so. And that usually doesn't work. What I have noticed is that children are extremely smart and they are little humans. So they like compromises, they like to take control, they like to, or be in control, they like to make their own decisions. And usually when parents are trying to tell children what to do, there is a power struggle that happens. What I try to do is that I try to take myself out of that situation. So I tell my daughter, hey, put on your jacket because it's cold today. And if she says, no, I don't want to put on my jacket, then I don't go into arguing with her, although it has happened. But what I do and what I have come to the conclusion is that what truly works is when I don't do the power struggle with her, when I allow her to make her own decisions, even if those decisions are wrong. So for example, this morning she goes, I don't want to put on my jacket. And it's really cold. Like I'm wearing a jacket right now, right? Or a vest. And she said, I don't want to put on my jacket. So I said, Bebe, what will happen if you don't wear your jacket? And she kind of like gave me the I don't know. And I said, no, come on, tell me, what will happen if you don't wear the jacket? And she kind of like got puzzled because she's not, used to me asking her these things as often, because I don't. Sometimes I'm in a rush and I just don't have time. But today I had the time and I said, what will happen? And I put it back on her. And I said, and then she said, I'm gonna get cold. And I said, yeah, you're gonna get cold. Do you wanna be cold? And then that's when it clicked on her, like, no, I don't want to be cold. And that's when she was able to put on her jacket, because the decision came from her. I said, hey, if you don't want to wear your jacket, that's fine. But what will happen? And I guess that's when it clicked on her that she does have a decision. She can make her own choices, and that she is capable of coming to her own conclusions. And that is what I would like for us parents to try. Just give it a try. It doesn't have to be on a day that you are rushing and that you are frustrated and a whole bunch of stuff. Just try it on a day that you know for sure you're gonna get that power struggle and you have time to actually sit down and say, hey, what will happen if you make that choice? And leave it up to them. And let's say that they do make the wrong choice. Will they be able to go through those consequences, and will they learn from those consequences? It might take a few times, but maybe one day they will be able to understand that they do have a say. So try that and see. Just ask them that question, what will happen if you do make that decision? And let me know how that goes. Have a great day.